Listin Diario presents the editorial from the director.
Editorial for Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. The childhood that survives on the streets. There is a heartbreaking reality that many would prefer to ignore. The existence of boys and girls who, instead of enjoying their right to a protected childhood and education, are forced to sell goods on the streets, beg for money, or even live in inhumane conditions. The report we published yesterday, titled "The Day-to-Day Life of Children Surviving on the Streets," is a palpable and raw example of this reality. The story of Juan, Pedro, Jose, and Jorge is just a window into a much broader and more complex problem that affects thousands of children in our country. These children, who should be in school and enjoying their childhood, are faced with a harsh reality marked by extreme poverty, lack of opportunities, and, in many cases, the absence of family or institutional support that would allow them to dream of a better future. In response to the publication of this report, we received a letter from the National Council for Children and Adolescents, CONANI, detailing the work that this institution, in collaboration with several state entities, is doing to address this issue. Listin Diario acknowledges the commitment of CONANI and other institutions that are fighting to change the reality for these children. But it is necessary to emphasize that the magnitude of the problem requires an even greater effort, not only from the state, but from all of Dominican society. CONANI's letter also reminds us that, although significant efforts are being made, the reality is that these children continue to be victims of unacceptable conditions. Poverty, violence, family dysfunction, and lack of social cohesion are determining factors that push these children onto the streets. We cannot close our eyes to this reality or be content with the progress that has been made. It is imperative to continue pressing for more effective public policies that not only rescue these children, but also prevent others from falling into the same situation. At Listin Diario, we reaffirm our commitment to continue giving a voice to these children and to work hand in hand with social institutions to raise awareness and combat this problem. Our mission is to remain a channel for denunciation and awareness because we firmly believe that a society that does not protect its children is doomed to fail. Eradicating child labor and protecting children in vulnerable situations must be a priority on the national agenda. Only then can we ensure that these children who are surviving on the streets today can become the doctors, teachers, and citizens they so desperately want to be in the future. For Listin Diario, voiceover and translations by Danny Leon.
Listin Diario presented the editorial from the director.